thanks to the drummer there. That's a mini Beat Buddy pedal. I recommend you get one of those. If you do looping like me, I use a Boss RC3 loop pedal. If you're familiar with my channel, Mike the Brain 5538, then you know you'll catch me with a guitar, 6-string guitar, howling behind a mic, doing my solos, and I'm playing 2 loops that I create. Now, the story behind bass guitar is that I started playing guitar at 14. By the age of 16, I was appointed as, within 3 months of being requested to join a local garage band, I was asked to be lead guitarist and told that we were performing for some 340 teenagers on my primary school stage. I was an introvert, and I was lent a tall 100-watt amplifier, and I think I blew my right ear. 40% of my hearing was confirmed about 5 years ago by an audiologist at the age of 61 as being non-existent. So when I make mistakes, it's probably because I can't hear what's going on. Anyway, so back to bass guitar. So I jammed with a good friend, David, and he sold me this beautiful Epiphone 4-string SG copy, Gibson SG copy bass guitar. And I'm playing through the bridge pickup here, so nice punchy sound. I'm just playing it through a 100-watt transistor Boss Katana amplifier, 12-inch speaker, which I did blow, but I've managed to adhere together with using some toilet paper and some cold glue, wood glue. It's like a white paste, and with toilet paper, and then you just glue the speaker cone together where it got torn. And before I did that with the cold glue, I did a video on it some time back. You might find it. I wet the toilet paper. It was last January in a very hot 39 degrees centigrade day, and I wet the toilet paper and I rammed it in between the aluminium housing of the speaker cone and the cardboard of the speaker. And it was a temporary good fix. So wet toilet paper, if you get it stuck on stage and you don't have your cold glue with you, or you can't wait for the glue to dry, that also works very well. Now, I had a fear of bass guitar because I couldn't hear it. So on a Friday night when I was jamming with my teenage friends, I'd sometimes, after our first break, pick up the bass guitar and jam with my friends who we were quite a good outfit. We've played for several hundred people on a few occasions, and I couldn't hear it, so I was useless at it, and I developed a fear of the bass guitar, as this lesson is entitled. So only at the age of 64, which was around 2 years ago, did I start applying some of this theory that I talk about on my channel. And I started applying it to the bass guitar and realized that statistically, on a 4-string bass guitar in standard tuning, there's a lot less opportunities to hit the wrong notes. But now I'm confident where all the notes are, because I've got a lot of these patterns in my muscle memory, and I'm referring specifically to minor pentatonic scales. And obviously, if you know minor, you know major. Minor, major. Now I urge you, go look at my channel. If you're unfamiliar with intervals, national numbering system, 5 positions, specifically of minor pentatonic. So I was simply jamming there using the 5 notes of A minor pentatonic, like many great guitarists do. And then later I added a 10th in. Now this is where I'll go into some theories. So an A major scale, because all scales are with reference to the major scale. So you've got A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, and then you go A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, etc. C sharp. Now, that is all very well. If I go B flat, I've got B flat, C, D, E flat, F. Hopefully by now you can pick up, you can get yourself in a mess, because there are 12 semitones or half steps. So there's 12 half steps in an octave. But therefore, in terms of the national numbering system, you can go check it on my channel. If you want a more detailed lesson, you play the major scale and refer to the notes as numbers. So in the case of A major, A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then you start going to the next octave because you're back to A, 8, 9, sharp 9, 10. And that gives me my point. I was playing you an 8, 10. Because it's 1, 2, 3. It's the major third octave. Okay, but when you're in the next horizontal registrar, you add 7 to 3 is 10. There's A 10 in all its played as a chord. A sharp 10 or flat 11. So I've taught you a bass chord. Know your intervals, know your fretboard, because they're not mutually exclusive. You can play A major like this, or you can play it like that in one octave, or you can play it like this. Three ways of playing a major chord. Get to know it. Steve Morse advocates that on the electric guitar, but it applies to bass guitar. Everything in standard tuning here. So, did I mention that I had an absolute fear? Well, because I couldn't hear the thing in the mix. When we were 4 players in the band, I couldn't hear the bass guitar. Not when I was playing. I could hear it when the bass guitar was playing. But for some reason, I built up a fear for 48 years, to be blunt. But to improve the quality of my loops, you get the dual octaves of a bass guitar over a standard guitar and standard 6-string guitar and standard tuning. And I started doing basic loops initially as advised, just playing root notes. If I was doing ADE, I'd go. But now I can go. Whatever I want to. If I have the music, you'll see I'll loosen up. And because I know my scales, and I know a lot about scales, and I want to be modest about that, but I've spent thousands of hours on YouTube researching. But I'm at the point now where I know enough and I need to start doing more. So even for the first time in 45 years, a month ago, got up on a small stage in a pub, a local pub. There were 30, 40 patrons in the pub that afternoon, and I actually sang, which is the first time ever in my life that I sang in public. I'm not a singer, but I howled away. And I played bass guitar for a Rolling Stones song, albeit with, because it's quite tricky to play bass guitar and sing at the same time if you're a bass guitarist, and I have great respect for guys like Paul McCartney. Statistically, on a bass guitar, you've only got, or physically, you've only got 4 notes times 12 positions. It's 48 notes. So the probability of you hitting the wrong note is a lot less than on a 6-string guitar. That's if you're mathematically minded. So stretch yourself, because the experts will tell you what you teach yourself, you will retain longer as knowledge. Get to know your intervals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whoa, now we're getting somewhere. Now honestly, go through the fundamental basics and you will find that you will start. That's a 6 chord. Because I know the interval. So with a 4-string guitar, it's the same shape. octaves. There's a C and there's a C, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frets. So from a G string to a D string, see, you know where all the octaves are? Same note, a false note. String above, 5 frets apart, same note. Just in case you get lost. Just think about it, because that's how I started learning bass guitar, getting myself orientated. I chose F sharp minor pentatonic now without rehearsing. And that's not trying very hard, but if I had underline chord playing, I know that I would be a lot more accurate. Because I have, believe it or not, what throws me off about this is a long neck guitar. It's very long. Trust me, if I put a Les Paul next to it, it'll probably only come up to about there. So you get a bit disorientated because of your muscle memory, because I'm primarily a guitar player. But at least, and if I spend an hour and a half in 30 days on a bass guitar, it's a lot. And as I've said, I've got this handicap because of this long neck, but there's no excuse. But what I'm trying to show you, you can conquer your fear, like I am busy mine. Thanks for viewing, and thanks for all your subscriptions. 850 this morning, very grateful for that. 844 in the last 25 months. Thank you.